Graying tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me. And love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become enlarged and the light that you shine can't be seen? And baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Well, all right then. So basically, Heartbreak Mafia was born out of the plan was to give these three guys a show, because they were these three guys who I'd been in two plays with, and they were mostly in the background, in the chorus, doing musical theater, and we'd find them in corners in between shows and in between rehearsals, singing by themselves, and we got to call them the Mafia, these three guys. And so while they're working on one show, I felt like they deserved a show where they would be in front, where they would be the center of attention, and that's basically how we started putting together the show that became Heartbreak Mafia.
Listen closer, yo, I got a story to tell. I was walking all alone along some more of my shelf. Bumped into a person that could change my life. I think I met the woman that could one day be my wife. Da noite mora, po anzi soko, da zona zirignore, nuvo kanda magi shoko, baby. I said, girl, you are my everything, my sunshine. Girl, you are my everything, my sunshine. Girl, you are my everything, my sunshine. Girl, you are my everything, my sunshine.
The storyline, what is it? The storyline. Well, the storyline, it basically follows a bunch of people in a bar who are going through the ups and downs, the ins and outs, the rights and the wrongs of love. Some people find that it's going really well. Some people are there saying, yo, Njolo's a pandemic. Other people are just along for the ride. So it happens over the course of two acts. One act is in the bar, and the second act is in court, because one of these nitwits in the first half did something that lands them in jail, and now everybody's in court as witnesses.
A little bit rowdy, flirty. He likes to, as the kids say, catch a vibe. Gentlemen, looking a little tense, huh? Go, drummer. I wouldn't know. Look, can I get 1, 2, 3 shots of tequila for the Mafia over here?
Sir, we don't serve that. We have a man.
We don't have, there's no bar. We serve craft beer from Joburg and Waterfalls.
Excuse me, do you mind? We're kind of busy.
Do you mind? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Said, do you mind it? We're vibing. I won't deny it. Said, I'm trying to make you my girl. Do you mind it? We're vibing. I won't deny it. I'm trying to make you my girl. I've been too shy to approach you or even
So I think our show had a really strong ensemble cast of people. There were nine actors, and the band was made up of 3. I doubled, in the cast and in the band, so all of us were 11. In the main cast is the Mafia I was talking about. That's Ben Nekairo, Bobby Morgan, and Lyle Mngolo, and they're young guys. They finished high school maybe 2 years ago. So they were kind of the first people, and then I brought in guys that I've worked with quite a bit. Sean Mundawarara, who is now in the UK and Ireland tour of Disney's The Lion King, understudying the role of Simba. In fact, our post-Nama show was his last show in Zimbabwe, and since then he's been in Dublin, in London, all over the show. Also brought in Minenhle Mnguni, who won a Nama Award for her role in this particular show. She's been acting and singing for a long time. I'm not going to speak for her, but I remember watching her performing in high school and winning awards then too. So outstanding actor.
Whatever happened in the past, you can forget it. 'Cause whether the rain or snow, fog or sun are coming, I'll be the one you can believe in.
The first time we did Heartbreak Mafia, it was produced by the Repertory Players, which is an amateur theatre club that's based at the Reps Theatre. And yeah, that was the first time that we did it, and that's in fact the version that we submitted, because that's the one that was recorded. And then we performed at the Mitambo International Theatre Festival. It was really well received there. I think it was also the best-selling show at that festival. We performed it at the Zika Festival, which was done in town on the 3rd floor of the old Greaterman building, I think. And that was a really cool thing to try and build a set there. So yeah, we performed it in Belgravia, in CBD, and when I'm doing my own solo sets, because I wrote a lot of the songs, we perform a lot of the same songs. So all over the show, we've performed bits and pieces of Heartbreak Mafia. To be honest, no, Mischief inspired me to submit it, because I asked people, oh, do you submit shows? And they said, oh, well, no, it's all very political, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I've never submitted anything. I've never had anything to submit. So I'm going to just submit and let's see what happens. If it's so, complicated and all of that. And I remember going to the National Arts Council office, and I think I spent maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours there, because I personally did everybody's submission for Heartbreak Mafia, for Pleasant Ways, and for another show that we did, Gaslight. So it was filling out form one by one in pen, like Sean Mundawarara as Mr. Manningham, and then putting all of the details, because you're filling out maybe eight for no, that's not true. I think 12 forms for Heartbreak Mafia, all of the actors, plus directing, plus the show itself, filling out all the forms for Pleasant Ways, which I think had 8 people, plus director, plus the show itself, and whatever. And that was, it was just fun. I don't know, filling out the forms is just interesting to then get feedback, to get to put it in front of critical eyes and see what happens, just to see. So it's a little bit of mischief, but mischief managed, end of the day.
Theatre category, outstanding actor. Sean Mundawarara as Wall in The Play That Goes Wrong. Musa Saruro as Charles in The Play That Goes Wrong. Ishmael Muwingi as King Lobengula in Bayete Nkosi. Outstanding actress, Caroline Yule as Mrs. Perkins in The Play That Goes Wrong. Minesh Nguni as Renee Strokes in Heartbreak Mafia. Sandra Mpofu as Maimbodei in Maimbodei. Outstanding theatrical production. Heartbreak Mafia by Reps Theatre. The Play That Goes Wrong by Reps Theatre. Vayete Nkosi by Umkati Theatre. And outstanding director, Matesu Dube in Vayete Nkosi. Aneunhu Gwatidzo in Heartbreak Mafia. Sue Bolt in The Play That Goes Wrong. And with that, we will take a short break. Join us very soon for the rest of the nominees.
And gentlemen, hi. Nama, nominated director, writer of the songs, conceptualizer of the show, Mr. Piano Man himself, Aneunhu Gwatidzo.
When we were nominated, I think more than anything else, we were just shocked, genuinely shocked and surprised, because you're thinking this is a country with 10 provinces, with people who've been making theater for years and years, people we look up to, and then to find that this show, which has got a first-time director, guys in lead roles who've never been in lead roles before, written mostly just by the cast members, we were shocked. We were really shocked. And after the shock kind of settled a little bit, then it went into just excitement about the prospect of getting to go to that show in real life, and getting to see those performances in real life, and getting to watch people win awards. It was just excitement at that point.
Actually, the winner is Sean Mundawarara. Wow.
I think the number was a bang, I tell you, because I personally went there to see Amara Brown. That was my main motivation for attending the number. And of course, we saw Amara Brown, and XQ as well was one of my biggest influences in music. In fact, he used one of XQ's songs in the play. We took and tweaked it a little bit, and that was a moment in court. Yeah, so getting to see all of that up close was such a beautiful experience, because I attended Namas maybe 3 or 4 times when I was in primary school and high school, and you know, that perspective of seeing it in the general audience and then seeing it like right up in front is a really big difference. It was very humbling and cool just to be able to see that up close.
Your Labito has got you cocoa. Thought you had me with your sweet cocoa. Let me tell you, I saw these photos of you cheating on me. Yeah, you cheated on me.
said loud, she named my feelings, no more work out for love. She named them scum up a town. Don't think you're ready, come fake it, work out. From downtown to Ashtown, fight to end, I must do the shut down.
Oh man, I actually remember that moment so clearly because it was Eddie Sandfolo who had it, and he mispronounced her name. So he mispronounced the name, and we just didn't know exactly who won. So we kind of looked at each other and was like, "Who is it?" I think Go. It was kind of what I said. So I was like, I think you said your name. It sounded like an attempt at saying your name, so I think Go. And then he repeated again. Completely skipped her first name and just said Mguni, and I was like, yes, okay, cool. And yeah, it was just like elation. Like in our whole row, we were there with Minnie's sister and my mom were also there, and Sean and Carol and all people that we've worked with just in that little section. And we're all so happy that, that Minnie had won an award, that we were, as our little group, were taking one of the trophies home.
And the winner is Nguni. Nguni.
Ndaive muranda saJosefa, Jehovha vandita mambo, ndochengetwa nezotso, Mwari wangu mune ngoni. Ndaive muranda saJosefa, Jehovha vandita mambo, ndochengetwa nezotso, Mwari wangu mune ngoni. Hama dzangu hadzaide, ndipfume hadzaide.
I'm going to try and keep this quick. I first of all want to thank my mom who couldn't be here tonight. I'm going to do my best to talk quickly because I promised her I wouldn't cry. I want to thank my sister who came with me. I want to thank Aneunhu Gwatidzo. Thank you so much for trusting me with this project. I want to thank the cast and crew of Heartbreak Mafia. Guys, we did it! And I want to thank my high school drama teacher, Mrs. Leggett, because without her, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank my grandmothers who are watching me from heaven. Thank you so much to the National Arts Council. Oh my God. Thank you.